Norman Finkelstein is Jewish and the child of Holocaust survivors, and also a fierce critic of the state of Israel, which he describes as militaristic and a human rights violator and illegally occupying territory. Finkelstein's books include The Holocaust Industry, Reflections on the Exploitation of Jewish Suffering. Another of his books is called Beyond Chutzpah, on the Misuse of Anti-Semitism and the Abuse of History. He has also made sympathetic comments about Hezbollah, which is recognized by many countries as a terrorist group. And now, coming soon to a campus near you, Norman Finkelstein is speaking at the University of Toronto in Mississauga in March of 2019. And this is all part of the run-up to the annual Israeli Apartheid Week, which, by the way, I personally find offensive and misleading because under apartheid in South Africa, the blacks had no vote, whereas in Israel today, Arabs are elected to the Knesset and do have a right to vote. Now, some Jewish groups have started a petition asking the president of the University of Toronto to distance himself and denounce Norman Finkelstein's views. And I find this interesting because it's a very mild request compared to what you would see if you had a conservative or Christian or pro-life or right-of-center speaker on campus. You would be having people screaming for deplatforming and shut down the event and disinvite them. And you'd have even violent thugs under the banner of Antifa or something else that would shut down the event, disruptors, so on and so forth. So it's a pretty mild request, but I think the university should still say no, because the university should be there to facilitate all views and not be a player in the game. They should be like a referee. So while I disagree with Norman Finkelstein's views, he has a right to be heard and people have a right to listen to what he has to say. And I hope the university will not cancel or interfere with the event. However, universities need to go a lot further and uphold free speech rights on campus for everybody, not just the politically correct. I'm John Carpay. Thanks for listening.